Hello everyone and welcome to a new video of learning about second wave colonialism. Today we are going to talk about how the Belgian continent colonized the Congo in Africa. My question of this video is, to what extent did colonial education in Congo influence poverty or wealth in Congo today? Here it is. Today I will explain you how the education system that imposed Belgium during colonialism left a footprint that nowadays it still feels, and like the new system also uses. Stay in this video to learn more about education and inequality in Congo. The first question I want to solve for this video is, what was colonialism in the Congo? Congo was colonized by Belgian colonizers. This started in the late 19th century, but this wasn't like every type of colony. This was because the King Leopold II treated Congo like his private company. This had an effect because millions of people died and the country was being exploited by the rubber and minerals principle. Also, during this colonization, the Congo had education by the Belgian missionaries. But the bad thing is that this wasn't for having liberty or neither to exploit their talents. Instead, it was to control the people. The objective of this was to create obedient workers and turn them into agricultural workers. Also, they were building European culture, and especially in the religious aspect. The second question I want to solve is, how was the educative system in the colonial time? A lot of schools were controlled by Catholic missionaries. They taught religion, obedience, and basic traits. They didn't allow that Congo persons reached education levels. Just a little amount of persons had the opportunity to reach a bigger level. As the historian Dasil Youth shows that the mining companies invest in education just in the places that they needed workers. And this generated inequality in the Congo regions, and this continues to exist nowadays. Now, my third question, so you can learn more about this topic, is, and that what have to do with the poverty today in Congo. Nowadays, a lot of people on the Congo don't have access to an equal opportunity to a good education system. These ones are the regions that were not useful for the settlers. These persons are still poor, and meanwhile others have more opportunities. They have still a lot of richness. This system left a structure where the richness is concentrated and the poorness is inherited. All this started with the ones that had the right to learn and who doesn't have the right to learn. Now, my last question to help you learn about this topic is, what we can learn about this. One of the principal learnings about this topic and this question is the history of the Congo society show us that education is not just a right, it's also a tool of power. And if it's been used wrong, it can make inequality for a lot of generations. Also, nowadays, what we need is education for each individual in the planet, not only for a few. We cannot continue with a bad legacy, and we cannot continue doing the past errors. conclude this video, I want to have a call to attention, and I would like to ask you 2 questions, and well, you can answer it in the comments. My first question is, you had imagined before the video that the education was also a control issue? And my second question is, you believe that the education in your country also left behind some people? Now I will tell you some facts that I found in looking information for this video. Did you know that 80% of the education is basic and 0.5% is superior education? Also, did you know that the education in Congo was to obey, not to think? Now, some questions. Why Congo is still so unequal? Have you asked that? Do you think that your education is fair for everyone? Who left behind the system from your country? And now I would like to tell you 2 phrases that I think that can mark and have a footprint in you, so you can reach and remember easily this topic. It is, the past creates the present, and education shouldn't be repeat the past errors. Now, thank you very much for seeing this video. I hope I see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, give a like, and comment your answers to the questions you say. Thank you. Bye bye.